Welcome back to another BdThemes tutorial. Today, we'll explore how to create and manage custom presets in the One Accessibility plugin for WordPress. This powerful feature lets you tailor accessibility settings to fit your website's needs, applying personalized profiles site-wide or on specific pages. It helps improve usability for all visitors while keeping your site compliant and beautifully branded. Let's dive in and see how it works. To get started, open the Accessibility dashboard from your WordPress admin panel. You'll see three main options: Manage Presets, Manage Profiles, and Accessibility Settings. In this tutorial, we'll focus on creating custom presets, so go ahead and click on Manage Presets to open the Accessibility Presets page. This area displays all the presets currently available on your site, but now you'll find only the default preset listed. To create a new one, look to the top right corner and click the Add New Preset button. This will open the Create New Preset dashboard, where you can design and customize your own accessibility setup from the ground up. The first part of this process is called Get Started. Here you can rename your preset to something memorable and easy to identify, such as One Accessibility. Next, you'll encounter the Condition option, which lets you decide where this preset will apply on your website. Your choices include the entire site, individual pages or posts, or archive pages like blog listings. For now, selecting the whole site will apply your preset across every page. Just below this setting, there's an Active toggle. Turning this on activates your preset immediately, making it live on your website. When you're ready, click Next to proceed to the next step. Now you arrive at the Button Style section, where you personalize how your accessibility button appears to visitors. On the left, under the Content tab, you can choose the button type. Your options include an icon only, a text only, or a combination of both. For this example, pick the icon option. After that, you'll see 5 icon styles available. Feel free to try each one to find the best fit for your website's aesthetic. Next, switch to the Style tab to adjust the button's colors and spacing. You can change the text and background colors to blend perfectly with your site's color scheme. Additionally, you can fine-tune the button's padding and border radius to help it sit nicely within your design without feeling out of place. On the right side of the screen, positioning options allow you to choose exactly where the button appears on the page. You can position it in any of the 4 corners: bottom right, bottom left, top right, or top left. If you want to get really precise, you can also set the horizontal and vertical offset in pixels to place it exactly where you want. When everything looks just right, click Next to move on. The final section is Panel Customization, where you can tailor the accessibility panel's size and layout. On the right side, you'll find options to adjust the overall panel position, width, background color, border, padding, border radius, and even the box shadow. These settings allow you to strike the perfect balance between style and usability. On the left side of this screen, you'll notice several tabs labeled Header, Language, Profiles, Features, and Footer. The header and footer sections remain fixed, but you can freely rearrange the middle tabs to suit your preferences. Click the Edit icon next to the Header tab to open its settings. The Edit Header panel appears on the left, starting with the Content tab. Here you can change the header text and toggle the visibility of the close button. Moving to the Style tab, you'll see 2 subsections: Header and Close button. In the Header subsection, you can modify the background color, border size, border radius, box shadow, padding, and text color. You also have control over the font size, weight, and decoration to make it fit your design perfectly. Next, explore the Close button subsection. This allows you to change the background color of the close button and the color of its icon. Below those, you can adjust the size, border radius, and fine-tune its position with top and right. Once finished with the header, move on to Edit Language. This section is split into 3 parts: General, Header, and Body. In general, you can choose between two layout styles, with collapse or simple list. Try both and pick the one that works best for your design. The header subsection controls whether to show or hide the language flag and language code badge in the header of your language selector. The body subsection offers similar toggle options for the main language list. Next up is Edit Profiles. You'll see some default profiles already selected. You can remove these by clicking the cross icon or add any custom profiles you created earlier. Like with language, you can choose either a collapsed or simple list layout and edit the title text of the Profiles section if you want. Moving on, you'll find the Edit Features section, which is divided into General, Header, and Items subsections. In general, there's an oversized widget toggle and a title field you can customize. You can also determine how many feature items show in each row, with instant preview updates. If you want to take it further, there's a feature customization option available for more detailed adjustments. Under the Header subsection, you have two toggles to show or hide the title and icon in the feature's header. The Items subsection lets you decide whether to display item icons and labels. This way, you can create a clean, minimal layout or a more detailed one based on your preferences. Finally, head to Edit Footer. In the Content tab, you'll find three parts: Reset button, Preference button, and Footer text. For the Reset button, you can change the button's text. Enabling the Active Preference toggle in the Preference button section reveals options to save, update, or delete preferences with customizable button labels. The Footer text section allows you to toggle the accessibility statement on or off, edit its text, and decide whether to display your site's accessibility branding. You can even customize the branding text to better fit your website. Switch to the Style tab to further customize colors and spacing. The General subsection lets you adjust the footer background color, padding, and border radius. The Reset button section enables you to change the background and text colors of the tone, as well as its border radius, font size, and font weight. Finally, the Footer text subsection enables fine-tuning of link colors and branding colors to match your site's theme perfectly. When you're happy with all your customizations, click the Save Preset button in the bottom right corner of the page. You'll be taken back to the Accessibility Presets dashboard, where your new preset will appear alongside the default one. Your custom preset will be active, while the default remains inactive. Now, visit your website and click the accessibility icon. You'll see your newly created preset in action, showcasing all the personalized adjustments you made to colors, layout, buttons, and accessibility features. And that's it! You've created a custom accessibility preset to make your site inclusive. Now, head to your One Accessibility dashboard in WordPress, create more presets, and offer every visitor a better, more accessible browsing experience. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the BdThemes YouTube channel for more tips and tutorials on WordPress and our powerful plugin collection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.